Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon to some. I just wanted to come back on here and keep this thing going. And I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. I'm enjoying retirement. Retirement feels real good. And I'm back again. And I wanted to have a conversation today from the topic, what happened to the $1,350,000 Chairman Albert Fitzgerald Turner promise? What happened to the $1.35 million Albert Fitzgerald Turner promise? And that promise was made. He made that promise that the city of Marion, the city of Uniontown, and the Perry County Board of Education was supposed to receive $1.35 million. What happened to that promise? Man, I hope everybody's doing great for real. You know, one thing that I think about every day is as I continue to, this is what, 140 plus days of doing this consecutively. And this is, this is a divine assignment. That's just what it is. I'm truly happy that God is doing a new thing, especially back home. God is opening up. He's spreading awareness, raising awareness in an area where it's been needed for years. And I'm just grateful for that. And one of the things why I'm grateful for it is because I see, and God is showing people in real time. He's showing people, he's answering prayers that people prayed about for years. He's doing a new thing. And I would tell you, it's just upsetting some folks. It's upsetting some folks. And it's only upsetting those that support the people that's been responsible. That's what this is. And I'm just telling you right now, at the end of the day, the only thing you can really do is laugh. Only thing you can really do is laugh. I do want to share something, and I want to put this out there and make it plain so the goats can get it, right? It's been reported to me that there have been some people who have said, man, Robert Shepard hitting Albert every day. That man keep hitting him every day. And if he keep on, he gonna make some people feel sorry for Albert and gonna vote for him. If you feel sorry for me showing the truth, if you feel sorry for me not only speaking the truth, but actually backing it up with facts and receipts, if you feel sorry for Albert because I'm exposing him for all of the lies, the deception, the deceit, the empty promises that this man has been making for decades, if that makes you feel sorry for him and want to vote for him, that is your choice. And that just reveals just how crazy you sound. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Y'all mad. And this is the thing. Nobody's ever saying this. This was funny to me. For all the people that's saying this, nobody is saying, dang it. Well, Albert is posting stuff and Robert is literally showing the community this man lying or where this man lied at. With facts. Nobody's saying anything about the deception. Nobody's saying anything about the lies. Nobody's saying anything about the deceit or the empty promises. They are concerned or saying that because I'm doing this every day, that I may make some people feel sorry for Albert because now y'all want to act like he's the victim. That's Stockholm Syndrome. That's what that is. Matter of fact, let's educate a little bit. And if you're going to vote for him, vote for him. That just shows that you are committed to believing the lies. And I mean, just believing the lies. For real. And this right here shows that there's a lot of people that don't know what consistency is. A lot of people that don't know what accountability is. Right? It'll be one thing if I'm attacking this guy personally. 100% of the stuff that I shared is about his actions as the commissioner, as a public elected official. 100%. 100%. And you know what them people don't say? Them same folks don't say, well, dang, man, Albert be talking about that man medical condition. Albert then said all this stuff about him. Albert then called him out of his name. Albert then disrespected this man's military career. Nobody says nothing about that. They are just upset that I'm coming with the truth every day. That's backed up, that you can go and you can see for yourself. Think about that. Like, think about it. Crazy work. Crazy work. And then this is for the other supporters. Hold on. This is for the other supporters, right? This is what I don't understand. This right here is what I don't understand. For everybody that say they got a problem with me, why are you on my page watching everything that I post and then going back and making posts about me and trying to be funny about it? If you got a problem with what I'm saying, why are you still over here watching? And guess what they never say? They have yet to say one time that I've lied. Now, I've been doing this 140 days straight. 140 days straight. Matter of fact, let me, you know me, I like to do a little calculation. You know. I like to do a little, what they said, a little calculation. And I'm going to do the calculations and let me go to it. Right now, today is 141 days. But I'm going to do, let me ask this question. But 140 days straight. And they have yet to say I lied. Not one time say that I lied. Not one, just think about that. I've been doing this 140 days straight, coming with facts, coming with where you can click on links and verify it and see for yourself and come up with an opinion for yourself. Showing screenshots with receipts from credible and relatable and reliable sources. Not yet say that I lied. Albert have yet to provide anything, not one time, to dispute anything that I said. But you saying that because I'm showing the truth, that it may, because I do it every day, it may get some people to vote for him. Crazy work, man. Just sit down and think about it. Crazy work. I just want people to understand this, because it's a lot of stuff that everybody like to say, a lot of stuff that everybody like to do, and I'm just looking at it from a logical perspective, right? And the logical perspective is it shows just how much a demonic stronghold that has been in our area. It's been a demonic stronghold. I told y'all this was a divine assignment. I told y'all these demons are getting upset. See, they're not disputing the truth. They just don't like the frequency in which the truth is being presented. Now, I've been doing this for 140 days, 3,360 hours, 201,600 minutes, and 12,096,000 seconds. And not one time they said I lied. If me showing you the truth, not only I'm never asked you to believe me. I provide the truth that you can reference. If you still decide to support him because of what I'm doing, go ahead on. That's your right. But I just want to show y'all that's crazy. But to his supporters, they're always on my page, always following me, always going back and want to make a post about me, I got something for you. I got something for you. Like I said, the gift that keep on giving. And sometimes it's better to laugh than to cry. Big Al supporters are definitely watching and following everything, even though they claim to have blocked me and don't follow me. Accountability is something serious when the entire community is applying pressure, isn't it? Keep watching, keep making statuses, keep joking, because at the end of the day, awareness is being raised and the community is talking about it. And things are happening in the community in weeks that before took years to happen. Lastly, if you're going to post something in reference to me, at least mention my name, Robert Love George Shepherd. I made this because there was a supporter made a post saying that, hey, I saw a picture of Albert on the highway. Maybe he driving to Hawaii. Because I made this post yesterday about Albert mentioning at the last city council meeting, I want to go to a conference that's about Western states. 17 Western states has nothing to do with Perry County, but he want the people of Perry County to pay for it. No, pay your own goddamn money. But y'all want to joke about that like that's okay. Y'all want to joke about it like him driving the county vehicle like it's his personal vehicle. Now, Albert, I wasn't going to say nothing, but I just want to let you know that, see, everybody sees you. Now, yesterday, I went live from the courthouse. Yesterday, I went in the courthouse. I paid taxes on the property we got in Uniontown. Yeah, I paid my taxes, Albert. And then, not only did I do that, yesterday, I also went over to the courthouse annex, where the sheriff department is currently working out of, because the jail, they can't allow human beings to be in there because it currently shut down at the recommendation of the state fire marshal office, right? I reserved the courthouse lawn. So we're going to be doing a community action event on April the 18th, Saturday, April the 18th. More information is coming out, but there's a lot of things that'll be going on that day. April the 18th, Saturday, April the 18th. I'm finishing up the coordination for it. I secured and booked the courthouse lawn for that yesterday. That's what I did. So I want to let y'all know on the timeline, so y'all, for the detractors, right? They're gonna say I'm lying, but yesterday I went live at 11. I was live about an hour. So after that 12, I walked in and I paid my taxes. After I paid my taxes, I went over because Mr. Patrick Essex was sitting at the front. When you walk in, he was the security guy that was at front, right? I had a quick conversation with him. Then I walked out, got in my car, drove down. I parked in front of the old jail. When I parked in front of the old jail, I went into the courthouse annex. Walked in the back. I saw Sheriff Fike, saw the other workers in there, and I requested to reserve the courthouse lawn. I did all of that. Sat in there for a little bit. Then I got up and I was going to Tuscaloosa because I went to visit one of my classmates. On my way to Tuscaloosa, it was approximately at 1400 hours. 1400 is 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. No, what I also did, this is what I did. When I left the courthouse, I left and I went and I stopped by the shack. I went in, spoke to a lady in the shack, say, how you doing? Then I left. I was going to eat there, but it was pretty crowded. So then I left and I went to Willard barbecue spot. So I went over there to try that out because I never went there. So I stopped there, got me something to eat. After I left there, it was around about 1:45. So I left there, went to Tuscaloosa. On my way to Tuscaloosa, what it is, the Sawmill restaurant that's right there in Brent, before you get to Brent. Guess what vehicle I saw there? As I was passing by around about 2 o'clock, the county vehicle, that Expedition, was parked all the way to the right. And as I passed by at approximately 2 o'clock, I saw Albert walking out. Albert had that little blue jacket on, the tan or blue jacket with a white shirt, had a little lanyard on. He was walking out the door, but who was in front of him? it was Jeff Easley. Jeff Easley, you know, he got the plaits, and Jeff had on a red and a black jacket. Now, Albert, isn't it true that you be on people about showing up to work? Now, why is Jeff Easley able to take a longer lunch or go to lunch with you? Is county business being conducted there? Why are you driving the county vehicle to go eat in Brent when you ain't using your own business? I mean, that's lunchtime. Is Jeff Easley a county worker getting special privileges? And Albert, please tell me that I'm lying, because you was parked all the way to the end. All the way to the end, that expedition was facing the Sawmill restaurant. And you was walking out about 2 o'clock. I can even reenact how you was walking out, because Jeff Easley was a couple feet in front of you. With that red and black, it looked like it was a like one of them windbreakers, like one of them little sports jacket. Now this is the thing. The only reason why I ain't stopped, my boy, was because I had made an online order at Krispy Kreme to get some of them St. Patty's Day donuts. On them St. Patty's Day donuts. So I had put in a time that I was going to be there, and I ain't want to mess the time up. But I saw y'all walking out, my boy. I was just going to stop to speak to you. That's what I was going to do, stop to speak to you. But I kept on going. You feel me? I kept on going, my boy. But don't be like, and this is the thing. This is the thing. Everybody, I'm going to tell this, and I'm telling this to all of the people, all of the naysayers, all of the people to be like, man, stop, just give it up. Don't worry about it. Blah, blah, blah. Ain't nothing going to never happen. Shame on you that you don't see. Shame on you that you don't see. I just want you to keep that same energy when y'all see accountability come. I want you to keep that same energy. I want you to keep that same energy. Now, you ain't got to come back and tell me, because I know you ain't. But keep that same energy when accountability comes. Because the funny thing is, ever since I've been doing it, these folk been moving different. Say I'm lying. They been moving different. Stuff been done in weeks that took years to do. All of these promises and everything, these folks ain't posting nothing. They ain't posting nothing with no numbers, no promises, no nothing. You know why? And watch this. For everybody that support Albert, everybody that wanted me to get a lawsuit, everybody that got all this negative stuff to say about me, ask Albert this. Go when you see Big Al, ask him this. Albert, this man been on your neck every day. Why have you not filed a defamation lawsuit against him? Ask him that. And get what he gonna tell you. That got dog it. I can't do it because he's saying my word. That goddamn boy smart now. God dog it. He ain't made no mistake yet. I've been waiting so I can hit him. I've been waiting. I can't do it. Dog it, I can't do it. I can't do it. Ask him why. And listen, if y'all think Albert could have did something legally against me and didn't do it, boy, y'all highly mistaken. Highly mistaken. Because guess what? It's public record. I don't say nothing private. I particularly mention things that happen as what he do in an official capacity as an elected official. It's like, listen, my thing is, the funny stuff about all of this, the funny thing about all of this, when you sit down and you look at it, it shows just how much we are used to mediocrity in our community. Because we defend the very people that are responsible for us not having the things that we supposed to have. And when the people in Perry County, when the scales come off their eyes and they're able to see the truth, what they will realize is The very people you putting your trust in are the very people that has been the barriers to prosperity coming to our area. Listen, some of y'all need to talk to these other folks outside of the county and ask them about Albert. A lot of folks don't deal with Albert because they know how he is. And I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show some pictures. If y'all sit around and look, we've had collectively in Perry County for the last 30 years, there's been a pool of about 20 to 30 people. No, I say about 20 people. There's been a pool of about 20 people that's been recycled in leadership positions throughout the county. About 20 people. Seriously. It's only been about 20 people. Right? And at the end of the day, you can, now listen, I ain't got no issue with you supporting whoever you want to support. But if you're going to come for me, if you're going to try to say something, at least give the courtesy of at least saying my name. And it's Robert Lovejoy Shepherd, Shepherd, like shepherd in the Bible, or German shepherd, right? But the other thing too is, tell me where I lied at. Tell me where I lied. And you know why? Because you can't say I lied. And that's the funny thing. It'd be one thing if I lied. It'd be one thing if I said something crazy. It'd be one thing if I said something personal. Not one time. So if me showing awareness, like what I'm about to do right now, if me showing that $706,000 is missing from revenue on the county budget that the county received, if me showing you those facts where you can actually go see it, if that makes you want to vote for Albert when he is the one responsible for that, go ahead on. That means that you're complicit with the foolishness. Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work. But listen, man, y'all go ahead on. But listen, and I'm telling y'all right now, this is what I don't understand. This right here, what I'm trying to understand, I'm trying to comprehend. This is just me. Is why y'all making statuses about me when y'all claim that y'all don't mess with me or don't follow anything that I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to understand right there. Y'all are the ones making statuses about me. I don't even know y'all exist. But thanks to the community for screenshots. Thanks to the community for their awareness. And don't be mad at me because the community see what Chairman Turner doing. That's on him. And I got another video. I wanted to hit on, yesterday, since I was in Marion yesterday, I went back to the Barnett King Center. And I wanted to see some updates on it. And let's take a look. Hey, good morning. It's March 17, 2026. I'm back in Marion, Alabama. I'm at the Barnett King Center. Here to see if there's been any progress to the promise as far as with the contracting work and things that's been done. I came here last month and don't see really no major improvements here to the Barnett King Center. That's still there. That's an old railroad beam. I guess they had it out here for parking. And they got some other stuff here. But they did put up the Barnett King Center, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive Highway, Marion, Alabama. That is up. Coming back in to look to see if any other work been done. And we can zoom in. Nobody's here working. And everything looks exactly the same like it did last month. Exactly the same. So I'm just curious. I'm curious to just know, was it all a fleece? What happened? Chairman Albert Fitzgerald Turner, you did all of this. You called the news stations, you called all of that. What's going on? Going on the side? That's the old sign, the Marion Perry Fitness and Nutrition Center. But there's been no change in work out here. See, people get upset about accountability. My thing is, you said it. Albert, you said that these contractors was out here, everything was being done. This is about 10, almost 11 o'clock in the morning, nobody here. You know why nobody's here? Because it was all a fleece in the first place. It's a fleece. Because you hadn't received the funding yet. The funding hadn't come down for the appropriation from Congresswoman Terry Sewell. They announced it in February that it's coming, but it hadn't hit yet. It's just crazy, right? And the thing is, everybody keep falling for the okie doke. Accountability and transparency are no longer optional, my boy. Ain't nothing out here, no work being done. This look no different than what it did, besides you getting people to come out here to clean it up. No different. So just think about it. Y'all can keep falling for it and keep letting people play in your face, but the proof is in the pudding. There's no tangible results, only empty promises that they want you to get them back in office so they can keep doing what they're doing. Don't fall for what it said. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. And you guys stay blessed, but accountability and transparency are no longer optional. No longer optional. See, I went there last month. I would say this. Right when I finished, a contractor pulled up. We had a good conversation. Right? There is somebody, one individual working in there, but it's nowhere near like what Chairman Turner tried to say. And I just want y'all to know that, man. Like, they ain't even got funded. The county commission hadn't even voted on any work to be done there. So I don't know how Albert paid for that sign. That man just does whatever he wants. Now, that's fault on the other commissioners because y'all allow him to do it. The man does whatever he wants. And then when the pressure come on him, only thing he want to do is come back. Man, he not the only commissioner. The other commissioner, he don't do things by himself. He want to fight. Always want to fight when accountability comes. But when he making all these grandiose claims and want to take credit for everything, then it's him, right? You can't have it both ways. It don't work like that. Crazy work. That's crazy work, right? And let's keep going. Let's keep going. Like, I want y'all to, man, look, listen, man. I want everybody to see this stuff. Everybody to see this stuff. I made this post 2 hours ago. And you see this said, another grand promise made, but where are the receipts? Big Al be on there. Look, Big Al be on there like he Oprah Winfrey. You all get another empty promise from Big Al. I'm going to give you the world. I'm going to make it rain. Yeah, I want y'all to enjoy. I want y'all to go head on. I'm going to make it rain on you. I'm going to give y'all your $40 and your fish sandwiches. I'm going to give you a 6-pack. Yeah, Big Al. Yeah, keep Big Al working for you. Oh, yeah, keep me in there so I can keep $700,000 and $800,000 from the revenue. Keep me in there so I can keep making you empty promises that don't never come through for until a goddamn outsider come in and make me be accountable. Yeah, keep me in there. But look at this. What happened to the $1,350,000 Chairman Albert Fitzgerald Turner promised to Uniontown, Marion, and Perry County Board of Education? On November the 15th, 2009, the Birmingham News published an article titled, Landfill, Money Yes, Fears as Well. In this article, Chairman Albert Fitzgerald Turner is quoted saying, and I'm going to go to it. Hopefully we can see it. I'm going to see if I can blow it up. Yep, we right here. And y'all see it. It say landfill. Birmingham News, right? Look at the date. Sunday, November the 15th, 2009. Look, they got Miss Ruby Holmes up here at the time. She said, who lives across from the Arrowhead landfill in Southern Perry County, tries to mount a petition drive against, but now is resigned to it. We're just here, and we got to live with it. These are the face of the people that had to live with the reality of the landfill. But Albert, no, he saw money. So then look at what Albert say. Right here, there's nothing to be said. There's nothing to be said about having $500,000 in your county treasurer in 2 months, said County Commission Albert Turner Jr. one of the landfill biggest boosters. So far, based on look at that, $1.05 a ton fee on materials shipped into the landfill, the Perry County Commission has received more than $500,000, Turner said. Most of the money comes from shipment of the coal ash spill when an earthen dam collapsed last December at the TVA's Kingston fossil fuel plant in Rowan County, Tennessee. Look at this now. Watch this. Based on what it anticipates receiving during the current fiscal year, the commission has pledged $400,000 each to two municipalities, Marion and Uniontown, and $550,000 to the county school board. Have y'all seen that? Has Uniontown got $400,000? Now, let's go to what the resolution that was signed by then Chairman Johnny Flowers. See, I told y'all I got receipts. This is the resolution called the plan that they agreed with the landfill that was signed in September 2005. Look at this. Resolution. Whereas Perry County, the county, has recently adopted the local solid waste management plan, the plan. And whereas Perry County Associate LLC, they're the ones who operate the landfill, has applied to the county for approval of a subtitle D solid waste disposal site, the site, and a related contract, the contract. Whereas after the requisite public notice was provided, a public hearing was held on 8th day of August 2005 regarding the site and the contract. Right? Now let's go down to here. I want y'all to read this with me. I'm going to come back to it, but let's go here. Whereas Perry County Associates had agreed that within 6 months of operation, it will pay to the county, the city of Marion, and the town of Uniontown a total of $120,000, $40,000 to each entity as set out in the contract. Now, Albert came back a few years later, said it was 1.35. Now, I want y'all to look at this and tell you how just idiotic our leadership is in Perry County. This is the original agreement in 2005. The PCA, the landfill, has agreed that the service area will include Delaware, that's 1, Florida 2, Georgia 3, Kentucky 4, Louisiana 5, Mississippi 6, New York 7, New Jersey 8, North Carolina 9, Pennsylvania 10, Rhode Island 11, South Carolina 12, Tennessee 13, Virginia 14, and West Virginia 15. Why in 2005 they agreed to $1 per ton and a nickel for to fix the road for 15 states, and now the landfill service over 33 states and we still getting $1 and a nickel per ton. Sounds like great business guys, right? Sounds like great negotiators, right? You know what that sounds like? It sounds like people can go in there and they'll keep it the same if those landfill people can grease some people's pockets. Hey, man, instead of us going up to $2 a ton and we split, listen, this is what we do. We go up to $2 a ton. No, we go up to $2.25 a ton. That 25 cents go to repair roads. That $2 is split because guess what? Perry County, you still get $1. Uniontown gets 70 cents. Marion get 30 cents. The reason why I do 70-30 is because realistically, Marion was just benefited from it because it's in the county, but Uniontown need almost equivalent what the county is getting. That 70 cents would have been, I'm about to do the math. I think it was 1.47 million last year, roughly $1.47 million last year that Perry County received from the landfill based off of the amount of trash that came in there. Now I'm finna show y'all something. If they had negotiated that Uniontown get 70 cents, this is what Uniontown would have gotten last year from the landfill. Y'all see that 1.47? You multiply that times 0.7, because that's 70%. That means that Uniontown would have got $1,029,000. That means that $1,029,000. Think about what that could have done for the city of Uniontown. Just think about what that could have done. Now, the sad thing is we've had leaders from Uniontown that's been chairman. One of them is the current mayor, Ron Miller, that was in the seat when they did the renegotiation. So why didn't you do that for the city of Uniontown? Because it's already alleged that they was paying commissioners money. So why didn't you advocate for it when you was elected to represent Uniontown? Ron Miller? Huh? See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. And everybody want to get in their feelings. I don't care about you getting in your feelings because of the truth. Now, I'm about to do it so y'all can see how much Marion would have got if they negotiated it. 1.47 times 0.3. Marion would have got $441,000. Now, how much would that have been for Marion for their operating costs? Do y'all understand what I'm saying on that? That's all I'm talking about. And you can disagree, but you can look at that and be like, dang, that does make sense. Because guess what? They started off service in 15 states. Now they service. Look, I'm finna show y'all something. Because people, like, this is the stuff that a lot of people don't take the time, right? They don't take the time to look into. But I got time today, my boy. I got time today. And yesterday, I want y'all to see something. Yesterday, I did a post that I talked about missing $706,000. But I want y'all to look at something, right? I want y'all to look at something. Look at the amount, the total amount that they took in the last 2 years, right? That's $1,299,000, right? For 2024, right? So this is what I'm about to do. We'll paste that plus 1,427. Let me go back to it. 27881. So that's how many tons that the landfill has taken in over the last 2 years. Now, the landfill, and I'm finna show y'all, when y'all see these numbers, y'all gonna be like, man, right? The landfill get paid between $57 and $70 per ton. So if I do at the low end, dang it. If I do at the low end, let me see. Where's the history? There we go. If I do at the low end, $57 a ton. Come on, man. All right, here we go. Times 57. That means that landfill made $155,449 and $155,449,203. That's if they just charged at the low end of $57 a ton. But what if they charged at the high end of that, right? Let me go back and clear this. Here we go. 27, 179. 27, 179. All right. Now, if I did it times 70. Come on, man. Why is that doing that? Nope, I didn't want that. All right, this is what I'm going to do. 27, 179. I'm going to clear that one, bring this over. And when y'all see these numbers, y'all going to be like, wow, 27, 179 times 70. They made between 155 million and 190 million, almost 191 million dollars. That's what the landfill brought in the last 2 years. And you mean to tell me out of that, Perry County only got 2.72 million, but they only reporting around 2 million that they received? See, when you start looking at this, who's getting fleeced? Why is the city of Uniontown not getting anything? And that 20 cents should go to Uniontown to fix the roads in this area. It makes sense. And when you sit down and think about it, man, like everybody wants to make all of these things, but that's why it's crazy, man, that people want to believe foolishness. And it's sad, but that's just a reality. That's a reality that a lot of people, they just want to believe foolishness. You know why? Because they scared of something better because that's all they know. And y'all saw in the resolution, those are the resolutions. Y'all see, the question that I got for Big Albert is, did Uniontown, Marion, and Perry County Board of Education actually receive the $1.35 million Albert Turner promise in 2009? Did they ever receive it? Did they ever receive it? Did Uniontown and Marion ever actually get the $40,000 from the landfill? I think they did. I think they were paid some money. But then if Uniontown, Marion, and Perry County Board of Education never received the $1.35 million and no proof has been shown, why was that promise made in the news in the first place? You know why it was made? Because people listen to it and be like, man, Big Al getting millions for the county. Man, y'all don't stop, man. Big Al. Big Al. And then when you say, hey, Big Al, show the receipts. Okay, if you did it, show the receipts. Like if you did it, show the receipts. That's all we asking. It's county business. You made a promise that you gave $1.35 million. You promised that. You was quoted in the newspaper because you love to be out there and you love your name to get out there. But that stuff came back to bite you, didn't it, my boy? And Albert, I got way more articles, my boy, because you love to be in the newspaper. And there's a lot of them in there about tickets. A lot of them in there about tickets, my boy. And it's so funny how you love to make complaints. At these complaints, you love to sue and talk about voter fraud when things don't go your way. Crazy work. Crazy work. And at the end of the day, if you see all of this stuff and you still choose and this make you want to vote for Albert because the truth is being shown, then go ahead on. But that says a lot about you. That says a lot about you and your thought process. Like, listen, the only thing that I've been asking for from the beginning is, okay, if you said this, show receipts, prove it. That's all I've been asking for. All I've been asking for city leadership is transparency and accountability. That's all I've been asking for. I've been asking for the city leadership and everything. Vontae, happy birthday, my boy. But I want to say to the city leadership, only thing I've been asking for them is to step up and do what they're supposed to do. Talk to the people. Give them updates. Provide them with information. That's all I've been asking from the beginning. People acting like this thing is personal. No, it's not. I've offered my assistance. We'll continue to offer my assistance. I can't make nobody help take it. But at the end of the day, I ain't stopping what I'm doing. Because this is what I want to do. And you can block me. You can block me. And for the people that love to try to play both sides, it's a lot of y'all. I see y'all come on my post and be talking about, yeah. And then y'all run to other people's posts and agree with them that are posting something negative about me. God bless y'all. That's a problem. I ain't talking about you got to pick sides, but is you support the truth or you don't? And it's just crazy. It's crazy. I sit around and I look. Albert sitting right here lying on people, saying people endorsing him. Albert out here putting his signs in people's yards that he ain't got permission to do. It's crazy. This man get on the radio, say whatever, and everybody act like, oh, just because it's been going on for so long, like they said in Uniontown, the road been like that for 20 years. Like that makes it okay. You sound dumb. The road been bad for 30 years. Okay. Okay. Like they're going to stop me from shooting videos. They're going to stop me from raising awareness. They're going to stop me from taking pictures. It's not. Because every road I've been on right now in Uniontown is atrocious. Atrocious. But guess what? We got an industry right here in our backyard that they made $95,000 a year. And what is the city of Uniontown getting from it? And the reason why they ain't getting nothing from it is because of our county leadership negotiating that don't give I'm going to say it, and y'all going to hear me say it, that don't give a damn about the people of Uniontown. Never have. Because these same elected officials who from Uniontown was voted to represent it, they will get in there and they'll either get their pockets greased to the point to where they get some out of it instead of advocating for what's in the best interest of the community. And that's the goddamn problem I have. Because all these people talk a good game, but when we start talking about money, nobody is transparent. Nobody is transparent. And these same elected officials, you see them going on trips, you see them buying vehicles, you see them family members going on shopping sprees, all of this stuff. You see all of that and nobody says nothing. But let me pastor church, and because I got my own income, I do my own thing, now everybody gonna have something to say. Crazy, man. Crazy. The gravy train is over. And be careful what you say about somebody doing the Lord's work. That's all I'm going to say. Be careful what you say. Don't put your tongue on everybody. Some things you may not agree with. Just say, I don't agree with it. But don't put your tongue on everybody. Because God don't play about his. Especially if they're on assignment to bring about change for his people. For his people. Like again, I welcome discord. I welcome you not agreeing with me. I got it. But I show receipts. I show receipts today. I show receipts every day. And those receipts don't matter to those who are committed to not believing. I got that. But this man promised $1.35 million, $400,000 to Marion, $400,000 to Uniontown, and $550,000 to the Perry County Board of Education. Albert just love to talk. And watch this. That rate been the same for $1 tipping fee and a nickel for every ton. They agreed on that in September 2005. It's March 2026. That rate is still the same. They gone up receiving trash from 15 states to 33 states. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's take a look. And when we got ignorant and just gullible leadership that will sell us out, they come to it and they looking at it like, man, these folks dumb as a box of rock. So I give you a couple $1,000 or I give you something in the briefcase and you take it and you run with it, right? But then y'all saving us millions because the deal, we getting over on you. But y'all thinking y'all cool because y'all, oh, they don't know I got my money. That you a fool, you look like a fool. You look like a fool. Let's take a look. I just Google Arrowhead Landfill, Uniontown, Alabama. Look at this, Arrowhead Landfill, a premier waste disposal facility right here in Perry County, Uniontown. And Uniontown not getting one dime from it. Look at this. Proven, efficient, and environmental superior. God dog it. Did y'all know they had this website about Uniontown? Now, I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at them. They about making money. We got the stupid and ignorant. Y'all check this out. Arrowhead serves all 33 states in the blue. All of this trash come down here to Uniontown. How much money Uniontown getting? That they charging $57 to $70 a ton. They've been going up on their fees every year. But ain't nothing changed in Perry County. Y'all make this make sense, man. And then the money the county is getting from that, Albert lying on about the revenue of it and ain't showing on the budget. Make it make sense. Like, make that make sense. It ain't about what you think. Look at it. They started out with 15. Watch this. The resolution. 15 different states. Now, they didn't increase over 100%. Look at here. Let's go here. Our priorities. Arrowhead Landfill offers a unique design, high capacity, and environmental sound disposal facility for customers. Okay. They talking about what their capacity is. Got it. They got Taylor Road, Marion Junction. They talking about how everybody come in. They done got a goddamn train that come in there, everything. They made about $190 million the last 2 years, and Perry County got 2.7 million. Should have at least got 5. But we ain't got leaders that's in there thinking about the community. And guess what? You can go back, you can spin this. Say this. Go look at it. Why haven't the rate changed so that the county and the city can benefit from it? Then it's been remaining the same for the last almost 21 years. I'm 46 years old. I was got done 25 years old when this agreement was made. For the last, I was 25 years old. For the last 21 years. When they signed this agreement in September of 2005, I was back from my first deployment to Iraq. My son was, 2005? My son was a year old. He just turned 22. And my son is going into his junior year in college. And it's still been the same. And folks mad at me because I'm talking about it. Folks mad at me because I'm bringing it up. Folks mad at me because we got Ron Miller, who's the mayor of Uniontown, was on the county commission when they renegotiated the terms. Crazy work, right? But then now the city of Uniontown working their city workers 3 hours a day because they can't afford to pay them more. Yeah, like, get crazy, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Crazy work. You sit down and think about it, it's crazy. I show facts. That business has expanded. I think when they first came, they was charging $25 a ton or $30 a ton. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go to the calculator. I'm doing 70 divided by 25. No, I'm gonna do 35. Oh, yeah, I already know what 35 is, but I'm gonna do it. Say they start off charging $35 a ton. They didn't increase 200% They increased 200% of what they charge, and they still paying Perry County $1. Do y'all see what I'm saying? So if they increase 200%, Perry County should have increased 200% of what they get from them. It's just fair. But we got some dumb elected officials who go in there with the idea of getting something. That's why you see Albert always cheesing. Landfill, yeah, let me get some. Same way he was over there with the Green Track, allegedly picking up them briefcases of money. See, man, y'all, him and Bobby. These folks playing in y'all face. And y'all mad at me for telling the truth. Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get off live. I'm going to keep bringing it up. I got a video I'm going to share about it, but I'm going to say it right now. Just want everybody to think about this. There's been some people that have reached out and said, hey, man, be careful. Be careful what you're doing. I like what you're doing, but be careful. Another comment said, man, Big Al going to put a contract out on you. The people that I've been talking about holding accountable are people from our local area, the elected officials in our local areas. Nobody's saying I'm lying. Why are they worrying about my safety when the only thing I'm talking about is the truth? Think about that. When you sit down and think about that, you got to ask yourself, why would that? Why would there even be a thought of threats for this man telling the truth and showing the truth? No, I'm just saying God did not give me the spirit of fear, love, power, and but love, power, and a sound mind. If you think I'm out here, just also understand that I would do everything to protect myself and my family. 100%. But I just want to bring that up so people think about it. If these people are so righteous and these people are so Christian-like, why would I have to fear telling the truth? Think about it. Think about it. And look, I appreciate everybody for continue, we're going to continue to raise an awareness. And if you got a problem with me posting about Albert all the time, tell Albert to tell the truth. Just tell him to tell the truth. If you tell Albert to tell the truth or show receipts, you won't hear nothing from him. The man have yet not one time show receipts. Look, not one time. Y'all think, not one time. I've been posting for hundreds of posts, 140 days straight. Not one time. Not one time. This man has said anything. Not one time said anything or provided any proof or no receipts. And I can laugh, man, because it's funny. Not only is it funny, it's also saddening too. It's saddening. And this all I'm gonna say. Mayor Dexter Hinton, I saw your post yesterday. In the post you said, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Yesterday, Mayor Dexter Hinton made a post. And I just want to share it with you. He said, one day, I would tell the whole world, I would tell the whole story year by year, month by month, and week by week as I served. My question for you, my boy, is My question for you is, if you was a person that ran on transparency, like you mentioned back in 2017 on the Marion page about being a transparent government, what would you have to write that the people don't know? That's a serious question. You've already transparent. What would you have to write that the people don't know? See, people can say whatever they want to say, but why do you have to give an account later on when you walking in a public office? Right? And listen, and I'm glad you said that, Amy, because everybody want sympathy. No. Got done, put your big boy, big girl drawers on in leadership position, grab the bull by the horn and lead. And lead. Don't stop giving these excuses and looking for these sympathy points. Tell the truth now. If you're going to write, why didn't you write the citizens and put out to the people of Perry County, put the people of Marion about the audits? Why didn't you be forthcoming about everything that was going on with the ADM? With the ADM, the fiscal sustainability plan. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we give you credit for the city credit for updating the folks on that potential of water being out. But okay, that's a start. You should have been doing that. And it's crazy. And then folks, I'm going to vote for you anyway. That's your right. But y'all should. It's crazy, man. Now, my question to this is, for the people that like to defend that, and the people in Marion that defend it, my question to you is, do you use your tap water to brush your teeth with? Do you use your tap water to brush your teeth with? Do you use your tap water to drink? Do you use your tap water to cook with? Do you? If you don't, why? If you don't, you know the difference, right? You know who's responsible, right? Listen, it ain't Tony Long. Tony Long ain't been mayor since October 2016. Dexter been mayor since November the 1st, 2016. 2016 is 2026. Like, why are we still having these excuses about what wasn't done before then? Y'all remember this? All these promises. Gonna bring Jacks in, and then it didn't come. There's people in the community. Yeah, we also understand that maybe some people in the community that does some stuff, but get out in front of it. Back in 2021, when there was a incident where the Perry County Herald shared the 2021 audit, and I shared it on the Black Belt Experience page, and we talked about it, and he reached out to me then. I told him, well, the reality is I heard it first from the Perry County Herald. You need to get out in front of it. That's the same advice I'm talking about. Get out in front of it. Be a leader. It's crazy, man. And people don't want help from people that's actually qualified to help them. If you want to know my resume, I graduated from the Command General Staff College, which is the second behind the Army War College. This one of these the top premier leadership schools in the world. I ain't no know-it-all, but the reality is I'm here to help. But most people don't want help. You know why they don't want help? Because they don't want nobody to hold them accountable. They want somebody to praise them, not say, no, that was wrong. That's not leadership. That don't lead to growth. That leads to stagnation. That leads to chaos and dysfunction, what we're dealing with right now. It's crazy work. Crazy work. And Travis, I don't agree that all leaders I don't agree about leaders being born. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. And I'm going to tell you why. Leaders are developed. Some naturally go towards it, but leaders are developed. Because if you look throughout your life and you look at all those lessons that was learned, you realize you was developed. You just realize that God had his hands in there to develop you to become the leader that you are. You can fight it, but if you look back over and be like, dang, that's why I was in this position. That's why I had this person. That's why I had this person. You can stand on it. But man, you guys have a great, blessed, and wonderful day. And if I lied, if I misspoken, please let me know by providing me with factual information. But not only that, though, please go out and check out YouTube. Go out and check out YouTube. And this is the other thing. Listen, always seek self-improvement. Always seek self-improvement. What I did is I went back and I watched a few of the lives, and what I realized was I was saying a lot. So, okay, I was using that as a filler. So, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to switch. I need to switch. I need to make improvements. And then don't take that as offensive, but look back, see where you can improve on and make those improvements. And that's all it is. So we go here, you go to YouTube, Educate to Elevate 334. Go and subscribe there. I uploaded like 10 videos yesterday. We're up to 88 videos. More is coming. And hey, just go. You see this, Educate to Elevate 334. And remember, I'll be putting it out very soon. A flyer will be coming out, but it'll be a community engagement event on the 18th of April at the Perry County Courthouse. We're going to have some great things coming up there. We're going to be able to do a lot of different things. We're going to put more information out. We're going to do some coordination and letting people know we're going to be there to do things. Voter registration, showing people how to file complaints, all of this stuff. We are going to move the county forward, and it's open, not just to Perry County, but it's open to all surrounding areas. We will do everything we can to educate the people on what rights looks like and how we can hold these elected officials accountable. Everybody is invited. Elected officials are invited. Everybody is invited to come out. I look forward to seeing you there. We will have some T-shirts there as well. The proceeds from those T-shirts will be going to the Reverend Robert Shepherd Legacy Scholarship. They're going to give 6 scholarships to the Francis, to the Hatch, and to the Breakthrough Charter School. So we're going to keep working. Look, this thing is just getting started. We're going to keep working. This thing is just getting started. And I just wanted everybody to know accountability and transparency are no longer optional. And y'all see as we continue to show up, go to these meetings, as we continue to show up and hold these people accountable, you're going to see the change that you've been desiring all this time. Because we ain't accepting no excuses. We want to see paperwork. We want to see receipts because we don't trust your word. We want to see it in black and white. You guys have a great and wonderful day.